Hello and welcome to another video. So we're back in the touring cars here at Sandown in Australia. New track to iRacing, new track for me. Very difficult little track, hard to overtake. But let's see in this one, can we get any moves done in the race? Let's get straight into it now then. Just coming to start our first qualifying lap then. What a very tricky circuit this in practice. I mean, the time differences between people by the looks of it are huge from the top guys to the slower guys. So, I don't know what sort of time we'll need to put us sort of in any position really. That's a horrendous first sector and start of second sector. That was a poor first lap, so just coming to start our second now. Hopefully we can do better and get into the 16s. So as you can see then, that's good enough for P8. I was hoping for a mid 16 really, would have got us up to P6. But we'll see what we can do in the race. I think there'll be carnage in this one, new track for everyone. So, and it's a very difficult little track. As I said, I've seen times all over the place in the lobbies that I've checked for. I've even seen people doing mid-14s, and as I said, the two guys at the top here are quick and they're doing high 15s, so some of the laps are just insane to judge what's a quick lap and what's not, so we'll see how we can do, but I think there'll be carnage in this one.
8th place, 15 minutes. You'll need to get on with this. Okay, Phil, be ready. Go! 15 minutes remaining, 15 minutes to go. Car on your left. He's still with you.
Jesus.
He's still there.
Good job I backed out of that. It's right across the front of me there like I wasn't
left
there.
side's clear. On your left.
He just turned in on me.
Left side's clear.
Hopefully that was a 0X.
Start's okay. We're still in good shape here.
Very narrow start to a few narrow corners as well though, but I think it's going to be difficult to overtake on this track. But I do think there's going to be incidents and mistakes from people on this track, possibly from me as well. Which there just was. Did well to hold that together there.
Okay, Phil, come on, stay focused. Apexes and exits, apexes and exits. E7.
Big slide on there. don't even know where the best opportunity to even try and overtake if you get close enough will even be on this track, because they're all tight corners coming into them. So I think for any overtake you're going to have both cars rely on each other to keep it clean. Maybe trying to get a good exit out of this corner on the run, but it's down to like a fast left, right, so really you're going to want to be fully past them to make a move. But we dropped the guy behind. The guy in first has just stormed off well ahead of everyone.
That's the fastest lap. Sector 1 is 0.42 off the pace. You're a tenth off the pace in Sector 2. Sector 3 is 0.6 off the pace.
I do think we've possibly got the pace to get this guy in front, but don't know where we're going to even attempt it. Possibly going to have to just show our nose and try and spook him.
Alright Phil, stay close, wait for him to make a mistake. P7.
We did manage there, he had a little twitch then, so we did sort of put the pressure on him there, but not enough for us to actually then capitalise.
Come on man, keep pushing. You've got 10 minutes left, 10 minutes to go. The next car is Razor.
The gearing on this Audi quite helps at this track. There's a lot of times where you want to use second just to get the rotation, but second's like first in this car, so you need to change up to third again very quick. But we've well and truly dropped the guys behind now. Guy in front's made a mistake again, but there's just nowhere to go, and it's so easy under braking through that section to get a twitch on. And if you don't hold it, you're pretty much dead. He's had a slide there. And we get the run on him out the final corner. Get the run, but I don't think there's going to be enough time for anywhere for us to go. So unless we can spook him. We're putting the pressure on him here, he's making a few little mistakes, but there's just nowhere for us to go.
Come on, just send it. Okay Phil, halfway home, we've got plenty of fuel.
got a good enough run this time. I won't even be able to show my nose to try and spook him here. Poor exit, but we didn't get a particularly good exit either, unfortunately. So difficult to find anywhere to even attempt to move, really. Well, made a mistake again. Again, just nowhere to go. See, if he makes a mistake there in front of you, there's nowhere really you can try and get the car to get by. Well, that's better. See if he defends it, we might be able to actually go for the move this time.
Alright. He's still there. Right side's clear. On your right.
He just turned in a little bit there. Letting the car behind catch up now though. 2.2k rated driver as well.
Okay, Phil. 5 minutes to go. 5 minutes left. The guy on your left. Hold
Really
line.
poor exit that time.
He's still there. Still there. Clear left. 6th place. Sector 1 is 1.1 seconds off the pace.
Finally got that move done. Very happy with that move because that was difficult, that. Hopefully we can try and keep him behind now, but I think Brandon might be all over him soon because he was catching us up with us fighting. See if we can pull up at all to the guys in front, but I think any more positions might be over.
Okay, Phil. Hold your nerve, just keep it smooth. No mistakes. That's a new fastest lap for Moon, 1:15.25. Just done it, 1:16.93. You've got half your fuel left.
Little mistake there. I actually preferred being behind someone, because on a track like this it's a bit awkward being behind someone. You can afford to just brake a little bit earlier and a little bit lighter and control the corners a bit more. Because once you're in front, track like this you've got to attack the corners a lot more. Which makes mistakes more likely. Thought we were going to get an off track then, thought we were drifting wide, but we just about got it right.
That lap time was
Don't want to jinx it, but hopefully we can keep this 0x to the end of the race.
0.33 off the pace. Sector 1 is 0.45 off the pace. Okay Phil, 10 minutes of fuel remaining, 2 minutes to go, 2 minutes.
We pour through there that time, no. I've slowly gained on the car in front, so possibly if we could have got past Sean a bit sooner, we might have had a chance.
One more lap to go.
Thank you.
P6.
Just need to keep it clean now to the end of the race. Only a few corners left. But it's so easy to make a mistake on this track. And I think we've done a good showing here, because actually I think most people in this lobby
That's 2
were
minutes
from the
left.
Australian server, obviously because of the time of morning that it is. So we've been taking the Aussies on at their own track. So I think a 6th place will be a good result, really. Very difficult track to do. Awkward with the action because so hard to overtake. But I'll definitely take that 6th place.
P6. Okay, that's the end. Good finish, mate. Well
Great
done.
race that, Sean, mate.
Thanks, mate. That was fun.
Let's just have a quick look at the start again now. You see we get a good initial launch, but then we get a bit of secondary wheel spin. The car in front gets wheel spin. What gets us along the secondary wheel spin, we might have got past if it wasn't for that. But you see here we sort of back out. There is a little bit of contact between them two, but it's a good job we backed out here because he come right across into the space we would have been in. So sometimes at the start you've got to play it safe, but we did gain a position. We ended up alongside, I think this was Sean now. We were battling, see just a little bit of contact. I don't know if he quite turned in or if it was just quite the angle of the probably a bit of netcode with him being from Australia there by the looks of it actually. I don't think we'd actually yet made contact, but nothing in that really. And then this is where we settled in to behind him, so let's go look at our overtake attempts on him and see what we could have done different. So I think this is the first real chance we actually went where we didn't just show the nose, but we went for an actual move. We got the run out the final corner, got along into the inside, possibly braked a bit too safely being on the inside, and then a little bit of contact. I think possibly he thinks he's fully in front now. Maybe I've sort of half-hearted, you know, not fully committed to the move and half backed out, which is created this maybe. So maybe a little bit on me, but the width's still there. He has left space, but not quite a car width. I've had to go up onto the curb and just bounced off into him. But it's touring cars. Much worse than that happens in touring cars. So take that, you know. That got us alongside. And he just gets back in front before this next chicane. So we have to settle back in. So we'll go check out our actual overtake now, because I think the next one's the one where we managed to actually get him. So this is where we make the move now. So you see, just coming into this final chicane, he gets a bit sideways through the first bit. We make sure, if you look how careful we are on this first bit, to try and make sure we get right over to the right, because I can see we're that close to him now, and especially as he gets that twitch coming in, my aim now is get as good an exit as we can like we did on the lap before, and see if we can get alongside him and go for it into turn 1. And you see, he just misses that second apex there as he's turning in. So he's going to run a little bit wide or have to slow. So he has to correct not to get the off track. I thought we were going to get too good a run to start with because we run, but because he's so slow, we've now sort of got nowhere to go. We can't really get to the left. But luckily, it just opens up. We run on the curb and we just managed to take round the outside here, which I'd have rather been on the inside, but I think we had enough speed that we were well past him even on the outside. So we got that good a run this time because of his mistake. But that's what it relies on, a mistake, really. We get the run. But he is still hanging in there. We are fully past now. So I was worried he might dive, but I didn't think it. Yeah, you see, he lets off nice and early. Yeah. We get a slight twitch and get the move completed into turn 1 there. So, very difficult track to overtake at, but fun little battle with Sean there. So, great little race that. So, we'll just check the results now then. So, as you can see now then, that was 1.7k strength for field. That was the only split in this one. We gained 0.18 safety rating, which I'm very happy with because in the TCR series so far, the safety rating's not gone great for us. And we gained 39 iRating as well, so that's good, makes up for the few bits we lost recently. Let's have a look. Yeah, top guy was 5k rated, 15.2. It's just ridiculous lap times that. He must have been, 6 seconds ahead. So he won it pretty comfortably. 15.9 fastest lap for me. I'm happy with that. I know I was in slipstream, but I'm well happy getting into the 15s because such a difficult track to get into the 15s in my opinion. Even though, as I said, there's some people been doing mid-14s, which I just find insane. I don't know where that time's coming from. There might be a bit of it in car choice because you see a lot of the top guys are in the Hyundais again. So I think the Hyundais clearly this season are probably the car of choice. But I don't think they're, that much quicker. Maybe 3 or 4 tenths at most. But as I said, 14.5s are just insane. I mean, a 15.2, I don't think I'd ever get anywhere near that. If without slipstream I could ever get into a 15, I'd be more than happy with that. But 6th place. Yeah, Sean got a good gain there, 41 behind us. So we had a great little battle there with Sean in that one. Track that relies on both drivers keeping it clean and giving each other respect, which we got in that race. So if you enjoyed that, please feel free to like and subscribe. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.